my dream is trying to tell me that I got some snakes as friends. Today, I have a crazy dream to tell you guys about from last night. It was absolutely scary. I have a lot of emotions with this dream. The reason why is because I definitely resonated with it to the extreme. So I wake up and it's like one of those dreams that it felt so real when you woke up, like when I woke up from the dream. It took a minute for me to like realize I was in reality. I don't know if you guys have had that experience before, but it took me a good like 10 minutes to lay there and be like, okay, I'm awake. Come on, come back to reality. So I called Justin because I wanted to tell him this dream. And as the phone's ringing, it like hit me right away what the dream could have meant. So I'm going to tell you guys the dream is crazy. So in the dream, it started off where Justin and I were hanging out with friends at a pool, drinking, going to the bar, etc. And then it switched to us being at our house, but it wasn't the house that we live in now, which is weird. So, perfume. And the one said, yeah, I do. It's in my purse. So when I opened the purse, it was only perfume in the purse, which was very odd. Sorry, I need my coffee. Then the other purse like fell over and there was snakes in that person's purse, and they were small snakes, and they like slithered out. And I remember thinking in the dream, nobody's going to grab these snakes, like they're just going to let them slither around the house. And then one of the friends like dropped down to the floor and seemed like they were choking, like dying, choking. And I remember freaking out and trying to help them. And I was kind of doing like a CPR, and I was doing mouth to mouth. And Justin goes, "Don't put your mouth on their mouth." And I was like, "Why?" And all of a sudden, a snake came out of like my friend's mouth and slithered out. And I remember thinking that was a small rattlesnake because it had the little rattle on the end of the tail. And then all of a sudden, like another friend dropped to the floor, and I was looking in his mouth, and because I was like, are snakes coming out of their mouths? Like, is this like a thing? And I was like looking in his mouth, and I saw the head of like a ginormous rattlesnake movies or whatever, like, or like how you see them like climb up things and like go onto like an edge. That's what it looked like. It looked like it came up out of the throat, and I always saw was like the head coming up and coming towards me, and I moved, and I remember it coming out, and it was such a big snake that I was like, I have to grab this one. So I like grabbed the back of the neck of the snake like you would do to any snake, and I remember it trying to bite me, and it couldn't get to me though. Like it was just like it was trying, but it was like not able to like bite me. So I was, and then the dream like kind of ended at that point, but it ended with like all of my friends like dropping down choking on snakes, but only the two were really the ones I was trying to like help, which is crazy. The other ones were just, so like as I'm calling Justin, I'm like, oh, my dream is trying to tell me that I got some snakes as friends. And then he looks up the actual meaning, and I'll read it to you guys. Snakes coming out of the mouth signifies that something evil has come out of your life and it is dead. So I resonate with this because I have dropped some friends that were needing to be dropped because they were not benefiting my life at all. Hold a meeting. Multiple snakes can represent multiple toxic people or toxic situations that have many facets in it. A big change that we had to like almost remove ourselves from many people, many situations because it wasn't benefiting us. And for us to grow, we had to remove ourselves. And this is why this is so important because it was like reassurance that we were making the right decision. And so, yeah, if you guys have any dreams that are crazy, definitely look it up and see what the meaning is. But thank you guys. Thank you for listening to my crazy dream and my crazy life. I love you all and thank you for listening to your Vibe podcast with Yana Bros.